Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Valheim. It's Monday. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I am so sorry for how late this video is gonna be getting out. I just had some pretty sad news earlier today, and I'm still just kind of waiting on a confirmation call with my dog. So I took a little bit of time to myself to, you know, work out all of my feelings and emotions, and really wanted to make sure I was still on schedule to get stuff out to you today. So this is definitely going to be a later upload. I hope everyone's all right with that, but we have a schedule to uphold. If this is your first time here at the channel, thank you so much for visiting. Maybe stay a while. We post content every single day, whether that be a YouTube short or even just a full video. What I would hope to happen is that we get videos every single day out, but it's obviously a pretty loaded schedule right now, so it's definitely super tough to stay on top of it. So I appreciate all of your guys' love and support and patience, especially with us being so small. I don't know what just happened. This world that I created has been having so many issues. It's just said that I had a missing DB, so I think I restored the previous load file, the save file from 25, which was only about a week ago since we last played. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, I just got so scared. I cannot even believe that actually worked. That almost just immediately killed my mood for the entire night. Like right before I just loaded back into this game, I was sitting here like looking it up on like Reddit to see if anybody else is having the same problem. If any other strange occurrences happen with this world, I may just have to restart entirely because this is a lot. It's been having so many issues. I can't help but feel like it's my fault. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see. What do we want to do in this video? You know what? I kind of want it to be a chill day. I hope that's okay with you guys. Let's do some building. Let's do some building. Let's do some I want to build like a wall and I want to make that village, that one right over there. I want that one to be part of our little village here and maybe kind of, you know, fix some things up here. So I hope you guys don't mind. More of a chill Valheim. It's still obviously Valheim Hardcore. So for those who are just barely tuning in, maybe check out some of the other videos that we have on the channel. And obviously, you know, stick around for more content. I really do love and appreciate all of your guys' support. And if you do end up liking some of the content that's in this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Doing all that really fun stuff really helps me out, especially given how small we are. We are a newer channel, so please consider staying a while. So we wanted to build some stuff, right? So let's go ahead and start by chopping up with some wood. I don't know how much we have. None. We don't have like any wood. I wanna build this to go way over there. So yeah, let's do that. I'm actually pretty heavy. Maybe we should drop some stuff off first. Yeah, as I was mentioning before, today's been a weird day, so I hope my mood isn't super low or noticeable. I just recently had to take my dog to the vet. I've got two dogs actually. They're both around 2 to 3 years old. I've got a Rottweiler and I've got a Pit Bull Bully mix. I'll post them down below as little pictures if you'd like to see them. They're the cutest dogs you've ever seen, honestly. And one of them, his name is Moose. That's the Rottweiler you see there. And the other one is his name's Buck. And Buck's been having some weird stuff happening to him recently. It's been like a week. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I guess I just I need a vent. But Buck's been not eating. And for all you dog lovers out there, you know that's kind of a weird, or dog owners and dog lovers alike, you know that's a bit of a weird, you know, thing. There might be something else going on. So I've been kind of monitoring him for the last, you know, week or so, and all week he hasn't been eating. So I changed up his diet and threw in some chicken and rice, you know, along with the kibble that we have, and he started scorfing it down. So I was like, maybe he just is depressed. Maybe he's a sad dog. I work from home, obviously, and maybe he's just sad. So we went on some walks and didn't seem like he was getting better. I noticed that he has like a very engorged side lymph node, it seems like. So I decided to take him in. As you guys are probably well aware, vets are really, taking your dog in to see the vet is crazy times that we're living in. It takes like a week to get your dog seen, and by that point you hope that they're not dying, because if they are, they're pretty much screwed. If anyone knows how that goes, please let me know in the comments if it's relatable or not. But getting to see a vet is like nearly impossible nowadays. Or if you need to see them or get them into like an emergency clinic, you have to wait like 4 hours. I called around for walk-ins. That's crazy. What if your dog is dying? Come on. And you have to wait for 3-4 hours? That's crazy. But I digress. Anyways, so he hasn't been eating, so I took him in to see the vet today. And I think I'm still waiting on a call. It didn't seem like they were going to get back to me super soon, but they had to take a syringe and go in and pull some stuff out of his engorged lymph node here. Turns out it could be one of 4 things. Hyperplasia, I'm not really too sure what that is. Or it could be a cellular issue, which means, from what he had to tell me like I was 5, all right? So he had to talk to me like I was 5 years old, which I appreciated. But he was basically like, yo, cellular just means another term for the type of cells that are there. There could be like it's like a landmine of different types of cells. They could be dead cells. They could be active. It could be a problem where there's a blockade of like saliva there, and they just have to get it out. Or you might have to take it to see a specialist, and in that case, it could be cancer. So that was the news I got today. And as a person who owns only dogs and has no children, that is definitely super sad to hear. So I just kind of took that time to digest that appointment and everything that kind of came with that territory today. So again, I am appreciative that you guys are willing to stick around for the video that's coming out today. But you know, on a brighter, lighter note, everyone fingers crossed that it's just, you know, a block, and Buck will be on the mend sooner rather than later. So I wanted recently to try the Grimace Shake. I don't think it's still in. Actually, I want that. I want it now. I know they said it ended on June 30th, but it still let me order it online. There we go. It's all good. Probably shouldn't have flashed that. I've been really wanting to try that Grimace Shake. Everyone says it's actually pretty good. And I don't know. You know what? I'm going to say it. I love fries with my shakes. That salty, sweet combination of flavors, there's literally probably nothing better. Unless you're talking about Musketeer bars. Then I'd say that's a pretty good comparison. It's almost like a taste of heaven. So we'll wait for that to come in, and I'll share my experience with you guys here while we play Valheim. So far we've got almost 5 stacks of wood, but to make the fence that we are looking for, I think I need like, I think I'm gonna need like an entire chest full of wood. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take this opportunity to bring up and say big thank you. I was gonna say, I didn't remember the name, but I wanted to say a big thank you to SGTS Tuka. I don't know if I said that right, but they mentioned to me that they found our channel because Valheim is still working on a hardcore mode itself, because being that they're still in beta, they're still kind of working on a bunch of just different types of modes and different additive features that they can throw in the game, which is really cool and unique to be a part of a game that's still in the works. But they found our channel because they're working on a hardcore mode, which saves me the trouble of having to go find something like that because they did it for me. So I thank you so much for watching and letting me know about that. And you know, that's probably why a lot of you are here. But this hardcore series was all just kind of from my own head, which I hope you guys don't mind. And then one other person was also telling me here that, you know, it definitely would be a pretty big hassle to start over. I have been contemplating maybe once this hardcore mode comes out, making this world that we're in, if we're still alive and haven't died, I think I want to make this world into our permanent worlds, you know, if we still have it, which would be really cool. And then what we could do is we can start a genuine hardcore mode that the creators had intended for it to be. Let's do some building here. I really wanted to make kind of like a little fencing area for our wooden cart. So let's do that. I want to we're going to need this workbench areas kind of everywhere. But I think I'm going to take them all down when we build everything. I didn't know you could do that. I thought once you build the working bench, you have to keep it, otherwise all your stuff breaks, but I guess we'll find out if that's true or not. Now, what we need to do is actually take the hoe. And I wanted to make a path to this village, so let's level the ground here. Oh my gosh. Also, to the person with OCD watching my videos, I will fix this grass problem in my house. I thought that was hilarious. When you said that, I was like, that is so true. And I'm not bothered by it at all. I had a really good laugh at it. So thank you for making that comment. It was really funny for me. So I will fix this problem that we are having with the house and the grass. For those who don't know, here, I'm gonna show you really quick. It was really funny, actually. Like I'm like already remembering how hard I laughed, but it was literally the grass. It's the grass. Mowing your carpet. Here, I'm just doing it right now. It's like, actually, it's really funny. When I get really worked up, like my eyes water. I have just naturally very watery eyes. All right, so let's it won't let me because it's, oh god, oh my gosh, it's not gonna let us. You're telling me you don't like my grass carpet? How dare you? Take it back right now. Say you like it. Say it's beautiful. All right, that's not our concern right now, but I promise that will be fixed. We will do some excavation. Also, we've just got big plans, you know? I can't wait to get more path designs for the hoe. It's definitely gonna come with some time, but it'll happen. Ever since I started playing Valheim again, I've been getting strong recommendations to watch other gameplays, which I'm definitely not opposed to doing. From the thumbnails alone and some of the game previews or the video previews that I've seen, the person has gone crazy with the designs. I will not probably live up to any of that expectation. If you guys are here thinking I'm gonna build something huge and elaborate, I might build something huge and elaborate, but it may not have the whimsical factor that maybe some of these other Valheim players will have. My head is a bit more like a square box sometimes. Like, I'll get really creative one moment, and then the next, it's like my ideas just stop flowing. I do have the gravitas, I will say, but as far as how elegant and elaborate my buildings will vary very drastically. Guys, Maria is approaching with my shake. Maybe I should take a second from the video and do the Grimace trend. Might be a lost opportunity. You know what, though? If I really end up liking this Grimace Shake, maybe I will do it tomorrow. This is so coming together. Exactly the way I wanted it to. I just want it to be kind of like a stonier path a little bit. I am gonna make this more open. Feels a little claustrophobic, doesn't it? And then this little area can be like the garden. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. I mean, so far so good, right? That's pretty cool. This can obviously be kind of base number one. I might need to tear all that inside down to kind of make room for a better design built. We kind of made do with what we had before, but now we don't have to do that. What's going to be really cool is that I'm going to be able to like look out and like look at all the stuff we've been able to build in these different areas, and these different little segments here can be like definitely part of like our crop building. It's just gonna be super sick. I keep hearing phantom troll stomps. My Grimace Shake is here. All right, let's open this bad boy up. It's kind of smaller than I expected. Oh, it's because it's a small, and that's fine. Look at it. Look, camera, focus. Oh, the aftertaste was actually kind of good. I was sipping it and I was like, this kind of just tastes like a purple shake. Like anything you can think of, what you would think a purple shake to taste like, it tastes like that. But the aftertaste is actually very good. Very pleasant. I will try to keep my smacking, my lip smacking down to a very bare minimum. Eating this is going to set me back so much in terms of working out. Sometimes you just need a little sugar and sweetness in your life. Don't be too scared to do something because you're afraid it's going to set you back. It's okay to cheat for yourself every once in a while, especially when you've got kind of a foggy mind a bit. I can't wait to get a better axe. I want to make this little area like a little... I could make it a boar pen, actually. That could be really cool. I guess we'll see. I like it being maybe more like a little Eden garden type thing. All right, you guys. And with that, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Valheim. I know this was a little shorter, and I apologize. I just wanted to make sure I can still get something out today. And I think I'm going to start fresh super early tomorrow morning and get another episode recorded and edited. And I think I'm going to do The Wolf Among Us for Wednesday. But our Grounded series, if you haven't checked that out yet, oh my gosh. Can you? I am recording an outro, sir. All right, where were we? If you haven't checked out our Grounded series yet, I'll be doing that, I think, in lieu of the Overwatch comp we were doing. So the new schedule for July is coming out here soon. I was going to get that done tonight, obviously, until a lot of this stuff kind of got brought up. But I would say check out the Grounded series if you like more of your survival type games. I'm going to try to tailor the channel a little bit more towards our survival, like a survival game aspect, because I do love playing them. And it seems like you guys like watching them. So without you guys, there would be no channel. And again, if you liked anything in this video, please consider subscribing and obviously liking it. Helps me out a long way. And I will see you Vikings tomorrow. Mwah.